Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be sick. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a, so if you could all please just evacuate! It's slipping. I'm slipping. I can't do this. Hold it like a man! I Found My Horn is the story of Jasper Rees, an arts journalist who, after 25 years, decided to pick up the French horn for the first time since he gave it up as a teenager. This happened in 2004 when he went to play at the International Festival of the British Horn Society. And then a year later, he found himself playing a Mozart concerto in front of 500 real French horn players. I was at the festival that he played at in 2005 when I was a student at the Junior Guildhall of Music, and I saw this nervous-looking man shuffle up to the stage and play a Mozart concerto, and then I found he turned it into a book, the story of his life from the point of when he picked up the horn to the point where he did that concerto. That book was then turned into a play last year, and it comes to the ADC as the first production not to be done by the original writers, Jasper Rees and Jonathan Guy-Lewis.
I once had a whim and I had to obey it, to buy a French horn in a second-hand shop. I polished it up and I started to play it in spite of the neighbours who begged me to stop. To sound my horn, I had to develop my embouchure. I found my horn was a bit of a devil to play, so artfully wound to give you a sound, a beautiful sound, so rich and round. Oh, the hours I had to spend before I mastered it in the end. But that was yesterday, and just today I looked in the usual place. There was the case, but the horn itself was missing. Oh, where can it have gone? Hasn't anyone seen my horn?
The great thing about the show is that it's not explicitly directed solely at horn players. It is a show perfect for anyone who's ever given up an instrument ever. You will be cheering on this man who has conquered his demons from the dishevelled wreck of a man you see at the beginning of the show. No confidence, marriage disintegrating, he's been thrown out of his house, and it's this one thing, it's this one link to his childhood that completely rejuvenates his life. And in fact you can sort of see this in Jasper himself, who is in fact coming to see the show, which is terrifying, but also very exciting. I think the idea of me being him, having never met him before, or him seeing me being him on stage will be very interesting for both parties.
You get the soundtrack is basically, again, kind of selected highlights of the horn repertoire, with a focus on this Mozart concerto that he's playing. And as the play goes along, that music seems to almost become the emotional landscape that the play is taking place against. So there's an amazing moment with Sibelius' Fifth Symphony where Jasper's talking about how he's at a concert and he's watching a youth orchestra, and he says, all that talent, all that hope, and the music just kind of surges in, and it is in the same way that you get in opera to a certain extent. It's kind of in here. So it starts on Wednesday at the ADC Theatre at 11 PM and runs until Saturday, that's the 18th to the 21st of May. I'm not going to tell them to come to my own show. Oh yeah, Oscar's not going to tell anyone to come to his own show. So I'm going to tell people to come to my show, which is called I Found My Horn. It's about confronting your demons, and it's about the joy of music. Yeah.
Cool.
Took it away. Will you kindly return that horn away? where is the devil who pinched my horn?